Check it out, check it out. This is the interviews that I put together of Maino in an interview with Jim Jones on their podcast, and Maino's bringing up the situation with maxb to Jim Jones. Let's see what he got to say.
I can't go to the maxb party because you my friend. Yeah. Why? Because you my fucking friend, niggas. What? Right? Knowing that we got to...
The way he said, because you're my fucking friend, it's just like he almost don't even want to do that. He's like, bitch, I'm riding for you, motherfucker. He did ask Jim Jones, is he willing to put this behind him? And Jim Jones says, no, I'm petty. And we're going to watch that, though. But I'm saying, man, Maino tried to solve the situation with him before he... It sounds like he wanted to fuck with maxb, but he wanted Jim Jones to make sure he's good with it first. But since Jim Jones isn't good with it, that just made Maino say, you know what? I'm going to ride with you. Let's watch this part right here.
Personal relationship, going out my way to go congregate or party with them, right? Now, that's a choice. Seeing them somewhere else is not, right? Because two things could be true at the same time. I can respect my relationship that I got with you, but at the same time, it don't mean no disrespect to somebody else. It means...
So this was after he was seen at the Jets game. At the same time, maxb was at the Jets game. So they were thinking like, oh, they must have linked up. So right now, Maino was getting that cleared up.
And I'm just clear on where I stand.
So would you have taken a picture if y'all did run into each other?
I mean, I can't say that, right? Because the truth of the matter is it didn't happen. So
well, here's
I don't get into the what it...
Oh, so now that he's talking to someone other than Jim Jones, he's saying he can't respond to that question. When he sounded like he was like, nope, I'm riding for Jim Jones. Now it sounds like he's saying he don't know since it didn't happen, since he's talking to Angela. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Much love to Maino, though. When I was in New York, I was jamming Maino.
Here he is at the Jets game talking about being excited to be home.
Fresh out the can, over 18 stretch. Damn. They gave me 7 and 5, but I'm back.
See, this is what I'm saying. If my relationship with you is more than professional, then I'm gonna respect my relationship. That's just who I am as a man.
What if you had, because you and maxb were cool before all this?
Yeah, we cool. We started this, a lot of people don't know, he started his career by coming to Brooklyn.
Nah, I didn't know that. He started off his career going to Brooklyn to record with them guys. You know what I'm saying? So they got some past that I would never understand. But just by hearing the story, of course, Maino must have been more successful with Jim Jones than he was with maxb. So that's why he's riding with them, because the money, the family, the culture, it was just he had a bigger bond with him than he did with maxb. So I respect that. Maino is a very respectable person, man. He speaks a blunt, forward, straight up, and he rides for the people he should be riding for. He's setting an example. A lot of people, they bounce around and they flip-flop, you know what I mean?
Well, with us.
Right.
Early on, before it is affiliation with Jim Jones.
Okay. So what does that mean for that relationship then? Because you guys did have a friendship too.
But it's never been this extensive.
Okay.
As the relationship that I got.
That's what I was saying, man. They weren't successful with what they were working on together, so that's why he's more sided up with Jim Jones. But I guarantee you that if something did happen with maxb and Maino, he would have been in the middle of it. Like, we don't hear Fabulous talking about whose side he's on. We don't hear Dave East siding up with who, who's he gonna pick at the end of the day, because Dave East was at maxb's party. So I can't wait to see.
With Capo. Now listen to this. I don't think no man would feel no way about that, because it's respect. I'm saying this is a man that I break bread with. We get money together. We got business together. We do family things together, right? So that relationship flourished in the last 5 years to a different level.
Okay.
So that's just the same as mine, as me and you, right? Our relationship, I'm at your home. I know your parents. That's a different level of relationship.
Right.
I can't. My principle is not going to allow me to just go out my way to congregate with people that you feel like you got a problem with, even if I...
That's where the respect comes, because if you're working with someone and y'all making money together, you don't want to be seen with his enemy, because it'll seem like, even if they weren't, it would seem like they're, you know, because you're in the streets, man. Shit happens. People change. You don't want to seem like you congregating with someone and you're starting to move towards them and leaving Jim Jones. So you want to be shown as you standing up with your boy. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure ain't no secretive, ain't no misconceptions, confusion. Be straightforward before some problems start happening. That's the one thing Maino is doing right now. He's telling the truth, so no misconceptions can happen.
I'm not pumping that, even if I think that the problem should be over.
Yeah, which
because
you do
I
think.
can't, right? But that's not me. That's not my call.
It's not your call. You would like it to be over, and you
100%.
Yes. Okay.
I would love for all of New York to be.
Because maxb has said that he's.
See, he just said he would like everybody to get together to bring New York back. You know what I'm saying? And that's respectable too. So Jim Jones is the only one that's not wanting to fuck with maxb. And that's because I got more videos, man. So y'all stay tuned, because there's a video where he says why he did what he did to maxb. And it's because he wasn't taught right. He learned how to do what he did from the person that was above him. And I believe that's sacrificing almost. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he learned that he did to maxb, he wasn't fully aware of what he was doing. But by the way he's saying it, that's why can't you forgive someone for that then? Why you gotta be petty? You said you was petty. Why you gotta be petty for it? Look, man, Jim Jones, he got his own shit. I respect Jim Jones, but we're just the way you got things going right now. You're a grown ass man, all right? You got gray hair all over your beard. You should be able to forgive someone. Get out that street life, man. You're a parent, you're a father, and a gangster. Come on now, you guys are all grown up. It's time. There's a time and day where you're like, everybody wants peace. Let's get to this money. And then you're blocking it because of some shit that happened in the past. But I bet you it was over some girl, man. It's always over some girl who touched it in Miami.
Things with Jim Jones,
right.
But Jim Jones has not yet squashed.
But I'm the one that's been out here pumping New York Unity for the last 5-6 years, 7 years.
New York Unity.
So I would love if that was a perfect world. But check this out. That's not my call, and I can't tell another man how to handle his issues. All I can do is say, look, this is the side that my relationship flourished on this side, and this is it is what it is.
Right.
It don't mean no disrespect to nobody else. It ain't no problem with nobody else, but this is where I stand right here.
Right.
You've had past differences with people. Some people you was able to get past that. Right? maxb coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we can pass now.
See how fast he said no, and the way his body language is, like he really don't want to talk about it. But Maino knows he's about to come out. maxb's about to come out, and everybody's fucking with maxb right now because he kept it loyal to the game. You know what I mean? But this is the video where Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying, is telling people, nah, I'm not ready to fuck with him. And Maino's like, all right.
Past that now, you want to get past it? Or you want to dive more into it? Or you want me to tweak it?
I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out.
I can't.
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. This is what happens in the street life, hip hop. Some people just can't forgive the other person, man. What y'all think? Leave your comments below. Thank you for watching this far. Stay tuned for more videos about maxb.